I went inside the huge empty tunnel under Zurich's main train station. As some of you might remember from my first video, this is being repurposed from an unfinished highway into a bike tunnel. But first, how did I get the chance to even tour the tunnel? This was actually all part of Cycle Week, the largest bike festival in Switzerland. Located right here in Zurich in the middle of May over 4 days next to the main train station, it was a showcase of everything bike related. There were all kinds of bikes of all shapes and sizes, several local vacation destinations praising their biking beauty, various accessory shops, as well as an outdoor bar and a show for the kids. It was a really fun event, and I'd recommend everyone to check it out if they have the chance. There was even a whole other section by Zurich's local mountain bike trails, complete with a test course to try out the latest bikes. Anyway, back to the point of this video. The city of Zurich also set up a stand and was presenting various pieces of information about ongoing bike-related campaigns. By campaigns, I mean bike safety campaigns, bike projects that were completed, as well as ongoing ones. This information could mostly be found online, but they also planned some events, the highlight being a guide through the bike tunnel that is currently under construction. As you could probably guess, judging by me making a whole video about this topic, I signed up right away for this. And good that I did, because this event sold out pretty quick. After a short introduction from somebody in the city's civil engineering department, which is responsible for road construction projects including the bike tunnel, we went down to a secret entrance where we were greeted with a red carpet as honored guests. Okay, no, but seriously, this is actually part of the tunnel, but from what I understood, either the SBB or the city repurposed this area as a sort of conference room. This is where we got a presentation of our own, all about the bike tunnel. It went over some history and background, most of which you can get by watching my previous video. The guide also showed us the plans for the tunnel, which were quite interesting. I learned that, for example, that the bike parking will have more than 800 spots, and how since the tunnel is pretty much done already, the big challenge is actually just digging out the entrance ramps on either side. To be honest, I thought that the entire tour would just be this presentation, but behind a door in the room, there was something awaiting us. Just wow. I've been in Zurich for the last 5 years and have gone through the main train station so many times, but I would have never guessed that there was this massive tunnel sitting right under it the whole time. This thing is seriously huge. I can't believe the plan for the tunnel was to shuffle cars through, and you could tell that it was designed for it. There are in total 2 of these tubes, each of which would probably be able to carry 2 or 3 lanes of traffic. Now, compare this to how much space the bikes will take up. The bike tunnel itself will actually only be 6 meters wide, with the rest of the space going to bike parking. For reference, this is about 1/4 of the total width of the tunnel. This is such a better use of space right in the middle of the city compared to a highway carrying cars. I bet that the bike tunnel could transport even more people during the day than the highway if it got built. One other thing I noticed is that the tunnel was really starting to show its age. Being built over 30 years ago and practically just left sitting here, things were starting to rust and to come off. I wonder how much the liability of just having the tunnel sit here like this is. Anyway, other than this empty tunnel, there wasn't really much else to see, so the tour ended here. All there is to do now is to wait until next year until the entrances are built and the inside refurbished. Then, it will finally open to the public, where you can bet that I will try to be one of the first ones here to check it out. Until then, I'll still have to take the long way around.